right, y'all, come on in. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Ooh. Now, why did I think I was this skinny? Shit. Come on in, y'all. Give y'all a couple minutes. All right, y'all, come on in. We have a good show for you tonight. This is my best friend, y'all. Say no, we ain't best friends. We friends for a long time. This is history in the making. I have to move it. I'd like to thank my moderator, Terry. She is here tonight. That looks a little crooked, doesn't it? Slightly. Alright, we're going to fix that before we get started. I should have moved this closer. Okay, y'all, so we are here today with one of my guests. Y'all don't know offline with these conversations be hitting for. Hold on, I have to do this. I can't see it another way. But again, we have a great show for you tonight. So I'm sitting here with my friend since first grade. Chris, you can introduce yourself.
What's going on, y'all? Chris White. Y'all get to know me more as we talk. I ain't really into explaining myself a lot.
Okay. So, yeah, I knew Chris since first grade. Like, I'm gonna tell him my history. This is the reason, he used to be the reason why I like big guys. Because he had me in first grade fighting over him and stuff. You know, I'm in the front of the line. He in the back part of the line. You know, he messing around flirting with the talls. And then he made it his way up to the front of the line. And he was talking to somebody that was, you know, close to my size. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to take her. I'm going to fight her over Chris. And that was, you know... somebody that was, you know, close to my size. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to take her. I'm going to fight her over Chris. And that was, you know. And that was, you know. That would ever think that you don't know what you want when you're in the first grade? That's a lie. So tonight we are going to talk to Chris about, you know, just his life and his journey. Growing up, where you grew up at? What area?
Uptown / north, back and forth between both spots, but I spent a lot of time uptown.
Okay, so we just want to basically, you know, like we've been doing, walk through his journey. Chris has a good and a positive into his story as well. So, Chris, what was life like growing up in West Oakland after
cool.
you had me fighting for you?
I mean, you know, we grew up in the 80s. I remember a lot about the 80s. You know what I mean? JBM time. I remember going to school, seeing on the curb, you see rainbow tops everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, like...
What's rainbow tops?
Oh,
we got all ages.
Crack vials. You know what I'm saying? Crack was real big in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that a lot of people think that is like real messed up now, but I grew up in the 80s where it was it was crazy in the 80s. You had dudes robbing girls for their earrings and in broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's Philadelphia, so
Welcome to Philly, right?
yeah.
So what was your upbringing like? Like you said, you was between North Philly and Uptown. So just like explain that to us.
Well, I didn't live with my mother and my father. I was raised by my grandparents. My grandparents lived uptown. And, you know, they was cool, you know what I'm saying? My grandmother was a school teacher. My grandfather, he was the man at the post office, so like I didn't really like want for nothing as a kid. You know what I'm saying? You know, I also had my aunt and my uncle around me too, so I didn't have a bad life growing up. You know what I'm saying? You know, I love sports a lot.
What particular sport was your favorite?
Football and basketball, you know, the normal black people thing.
Wait, I got a question. Who did you look up to as a kid? Like who in sports? Who was your role models as a kid?
You know, I'm a big Eagles fan. Go Birds. I grew up watching Randall Cunningham, Reggie White. You know, that big defense, you know what I'm saying, Paul. So that was crazy. But, you know what I'm saying, but that defense, you know what I'm saying, I like watching that. And, you know, I grew up as a Sixers fan, but, you know, I love Michael Jordan, so.
Yeah. Somebody said they got their earrings stitched in the 80s. There's a lot
that
of
was
females
big time.
walking around with ripped earlobes too. So, okay, so sports was your thing, and you said you was raised by your grandparents. So you said you basically got everything you wanted from them.
Just about.
Just about.
Just about. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I wasn't, you know, brought up, fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I was in a fortunate situation.
Okay. So you was basically a good kid.
I couldn't say all that. Like I said,
what could you say? Say it.
I mean, as a kid, you know, I had, you know, me being not having my parents around. Of course, like I was, you know, doing mischievous stuff. You know, getting in trouble. I mean, when I didn't even have to. So like, I mean, it's not about how you grow up. It's a mindset. If you got the mind to do what you want to do, you're gonna do what you want to do.
I think that's with a lot. Like, basically, the more we talk to people, we find out, like, it was a more so I didn't have to do it. It was just, like, a choice I made. Like, you know what I mean?
No, that's real. Like, you know, my grandfather, before he died last year, he used to always tell me, like, you ain't even have to go to jail. Like, you ain't even have to do that. Like, why? Like, and the only thing I could say to him was, man, you know, I just did what I wanted to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't really no real explanation. It's just all about impulsing and doing what you want to do. And it's like sometimes doing what you want to do ain't always good.
We're going to get to the incarceration part, but I'm going to tap into the mindset. So do you feel like you're still like that sometimes? Like, I'm going to do what I want to do?
Hell yeah. It's a mindset that's hard to break sometimes because you've been doing it all your life.
But, like, even incarceration didn't make you say, like, doing what I want to do ain't always the answer.
I believe it's like different levels when it comes to doing what you want. Sometimes you know your limits. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, if I know, like, when I came out here, I got a circle of homies that's still in the street.
Right.
Yeah, I still hang with them and all that, but I choose not to do what they do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's about choices.
It's about choices.
Definitely about choices. So what was your teenage years like? High school time? You know a teenager now, smelling yourself a little bit. What was teenage years like?
Man, high school was like my young teenage years. What y'all say y'all was outside? I've been outside. You know what I'm saying? It's probably why I don't go out as much now because I've been doing this since I was young. You know
Been there, done it.
Been there, done that. You know what I mean? You know, I played sports, so, you know, I've been around all the older dudes that was getting money. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
You played sports in high school too?
Yeah.
Was on the team and everything?
Yeah.
Before, when you were younger, did you play on a team then? Like a neighborhood team?
Yeah, I always played, like, little league since I was probably, like, 10, 11 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then we moved to adulthood.
Sheesh.
So what happened with you that you got this incarceration?
I will say this, like, it's all about the people you hang with. Mm-hmm. Everybody I was hanging with was doing street shit. Mm-hmm. I had homies that went to school. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I know back in our day, the dudes that was doing right, we pushed them to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We didn't bring them in what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you got a gift, man. Go ahead and explore that gift, man. Don't waste it. You know what I mean? But like today I see a lot of little kids that's like basketball stars. Like the little kid, he was a basketball star, got killed. He in videos making drill videos. Like where your homies at? They be like, no, go play ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but no, they all want to be in the same thing together, and I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know.
So how was like old heads? Because that's been a reoccurring thing that we've been mentioning on the show lately. Like my old heads around my way. What was the old heads like around your way? Because like you just said, like when y'all seen people and you be like, no, this ain't for you. Y'all let them know like this ain't for you. How was the old heads around your way?
We had OGs. Like our OGs took care of us. Like our OGs, they knew who was gonna be what and what path who was gonna take. You know what I'm saying? And like for a little while, I had the sports path, and like my OGs wouldn't let me. I was sneaking doing what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? But like these was the type of dudes that like smack you in your head. You know, take what you got from you. You know what I'm saying? Not just to ridicule you, just to know like, you know, this ain't you. Like what you doing?
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, yeah, we had them, but like them dudes, like we still like it's some of us that came home, like my man T.Y. that you had. It's a lot of dudes like that still connected with the young guys that could talk to them, because that's what it's really all about. It's all about the young dudes respecting you. That's what it is. They don't respect a lot of people. Like,
right, that's true.
But like a lot of them dudes, like they respect people. If some dudes, you have to spend time with them, let them know that they messing up. A lot of young boys want the discipline, but there's a lot of people scared to give it to them. It's a lot of their own parents scared to give it to them.
And I think a lot of them don't they don't feel like they're heard. You know what I mean? Because when we grew up, it wasn't a such thing as being heard. When we grew up, it was, I'm the parent. This is what it is. You don't have no say so. You don't have no choice. You don't have no nothing. This is what it is. Yeah. But I feel like, times have changed now, and now it's like, kids can voice their opinions and their feelings. They have too many choices now. But I feel like, since times change, sometimes you gotta change with times, unfortunately. And sometimes there's some good to come out of it. Sometimes there's some bad to come out of it. But kids now feel like they have that, they can voice their opinion now. I don't know. How you feel about that?
I don't feel about it, because a lot of kids speak out of place. And a lot of kids in front of their parents get to speak to grown adults like they're not adults. And it's like, oh, wait a minute, what happened to staying in the child's place? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we blurred the lines of a lot of that, because a lot of people, like you said, a lot of people just want to do what they want to do.
What you feel about children being able to express themselves and validating their feelings and stuff like that? What do you feel about that?
For one, I get it. If you're going through some stuff, a lot of kids make up stuff.
Right.
Just so they can get attention and stuff like that. You gotta watch for that. A lot of attention seekers. But if it's a real problem, explore the real problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't just ignore the problem.
Right.
Because a lot of times out of 10, the parents see the problem.
Right.
A lot of parents just don't care.
And they don't
care. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, then work yourself out, because they probably been through some shit and they had to work themselves out.
Right.
So they look at us like, man, I'll work my shit out. Y'all work your shit out. Which it ain't cool, because you the parent. They didn't ask to be here.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. So where did we get with, like, how did we get to this incarceration? Like, what happened with that part?
Well,
you can tell us. We here. We ain't gonna tell nobody.
Pretty much, like, I always, like, since a young kid, I was used to deal drugs. I used to sell coke and all that, and sell weed. That used to be my thing. But as I got older, my co-defendant, he got life right now. He had came home and he was doing something different. Like, me not thinking, I blame everything on me. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine. Accountability, that's good.
I blame everything on me because I put myself in this situation. Even though, you know what I'm saying, we was robbing drug dealers or whatever. Things happen. All I know is, this is crazy. I'm actually telling the story. That's why I'm uncomfortable saying it.
You gotta tell the story.
I do. All right. Well. Yeah. I don't rob like businesses and stuff like that, because I know serious time come with that. You know what I'm saying? My cousin needed me one morning. I go. You know what I'm saying? We robbing what's it called? Check cashing place. But we at this man's house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? And ball and hit my other Cody and hit man gun. He tumbled down the steps. It was crazy. Like a whole lot of could have happened. You know what I'm saying? Just because other people's actions.
Right.
But long story short, I don't even get no money for it. Like, they go down to the place, fuck the whole thing up. So, like, motherfuckers don't even get nothing for it. So, I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? I don't even talk to my folks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't want to laugh at the story, but yeah,
pissed.
I feel you.
But, you know, long story short, you know, I'm in the wind. I'm doing my thing again. I don't even know. My Codys, they ride armored trucks. I don't even know they doing this. Like, I'm turning my phone off. I'm doing whatever I'm doing. I call my other folks. They cussing me out. Like, where the fuck you at? Yeah, man, meet us here. So we meet there. They tell me he got they robbed the armored truck and they got caught. And long story short, the person that he was with ended up telling on him and ended up telling on a lot of stuff. So like, I ain't even get caught red-handed. I'm in my house. 5 o'clock in the morning, feds come get me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's how that go.
So was this your first time like getting locked up, or
yeah? I never been locked up before. No. I had a hell of a run.
That was your first time being locked up. And how long did you do?
I did 10 years straight.
Damn, for a first offense.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So what was that like? I mean, so all right. So you had a child at the time too.
Yeah. My son was 5 when I went away.
Yeah. So how was that like? You know, being a parent, being a father, while you're incarcerated. How was that? What was that bond like?
Well, honestly, I knew. I spent 2 years on the run. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So like, it was a strain on like my relationship with my son and not being able to tell my baby mom what I'm going through. And then when I tell her, man, you lying, you ain't doing. It's like, damn, I can't even really tell you the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna believe me. You know what I'm saying? I'm ducking the feds and all that. So it was hard strain to like see my son, because I don't know where they at to come get me, like, because you know the feds they don't play fair.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you really gotta duck and dodge them people. You know what I'm saying? So like, long story short, like I said, before I went away, it put a strain on me and my son relationship, because it was like, I can't really see him like that. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm hiding in apartments and other people's names and all that, driving cars in other people's names. You know what I'm saying? You live a life where it's like, damn, you don't even know. You get tired, like because you don't know when it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? And then when it finally do, it's kind of like, damn, just fucking time, shit. You know what I'm saying? I was tired of shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the beginning of that path, it is like anybody else's. Like, of course, you nervous. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're getting into when you go in there. Like, I mean, of course, you know, you got the feds, they try and question you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, they say a lot of people tell, like, yeah, but if you tell it, man, like, it's not good for you, man. It's not good for your life, man. Like, you come home, you disgrace your family, man. Like, you got a son, he don't look up to you no more, man.
Remind me to get back on that conversation, because we definitely need to discuss ratting. That's a conversation and a topic that we need to get into. So remind me if I forget.
Oh yeah.
So the relationship with your son, as you were, like, when they finally got you, you was incarcerated already. Like, how was the calls home? Because he was still young, right? Around 5?
Yeah, he was 5.
Was he 5 when you actually were in?
Okay.
Yeah,
he was 5 when I went away.
Okay, so how was, like, you know, the phone calls? How was the parenting, like, over the time of 10 years?
I'm just gonna be real. Like, you can't really parent from a phone or a visitor room. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really, because, like, what they gonna do? Because they know I get to leave here. They know I get to get off the phone in 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's not really much you can do from there. Like, you could talk, you could send people, You can
Right.
send your brothers, you can send friends, like, you know what I'm saying, to still pass your message, but it's nothing like you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it takes a lot, man. It's hard because, like, then you gotta hear your baby mom voice, like, you know what I'm saying? Because she going through a lot. And you not putting that in account because you're away. You know what I'm saying? And it's like sometimes you can't let the outside world stress you because you in here.
And you gotta deal with
You know what I'm
everybody in
saying?
there.
I'm living in a whole nother world. You know what I'm saying? So, like, sometimes, like, I done seen dudes stress out over the outside world. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't it because...
How was your family? Was your family first?
My
Was your
family,
family
my
supportive?
family stood up, man. I shout out to the whites, man. They stood up for me. You know what I'm saying? My folks ain't leave me stranded. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no cruddy nigga. And that's what it is with a lot of dudes that go away that don't have nobody. They be cruddy to their own folks.
How about your friends?
Oh, the friends, shout out to my homies. They was there too.
A lot of majority of them, most
a lot
of them.
my homies, yeah.
So you dealt with some solid people.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Damn, my A1s is not, my day ones is not. I wouldn't wish to get locked up because I don't think they would be here. But that's what's up, though.
I ain't saying it was like that for everybody's situation. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody stood on what they stood on, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's good. That's good. So then you came home.
Yeah, I came home.
So what was that like? After 10 years of being incarcerated, what was it like? Well, is there anything that happened, anything significant that happened while you was in there? Like, did you do anything, like, positive while you was in there? Like, did anything, like, to help or contribute to you coming home? Anything happen in there?
Like,
you skipped all that. We need to know.
Let's be honest. First half of my bid, I was still a kid. Like,
right.
I was still a kid. So
how old were you when you got locked up?
I was 24. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And like I'm still young. So like I still got a
kid mentality.
Yeah. So like I'm still in there running in the jail doing things that I know I shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? I still think I'm on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, going to the hole for months at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, my first, like, 5, 6,
No,
7.
explain that to us, like, going to the hole, because you know what, just in case somebody young ever sees this, like, tell them,
man, listen,
tell them what it's like.
The whole 23 hours, well, shit, let's be honest, 24 hours a day if you ain't up early in the morning ready for that rec call. If you ain't ready for that rec call and they go by, right? That's how low it is. They don't want you to go outside. They want you in that cell all day long with them lights on, with nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Eating stuff that you wouldn't even feed your dog. You know what I'm saying? And you there for months.
Did you have any meals that taste good? Like, was this something that
Man, listen. We don't go to chow hall. We go to chow hall at lunchtime for certain meals, and we go down there to check with the homies, see everybody good. But we eat on the block.
Okay.
We go to commissary, we eat on the block. We got dudes that can cook. I cooked a little bit.
What you cook? Chi-Cheese?
Nah, I ain't cooking no Chi-Cheese.
Do you eat Chi-Cheese now?
No.
Good. I hate when somebody come home and still be eating Chi-Cheese. I'm like, you don't gotta eat that no more.
Institutionalized shit.
Yeah, like, you don't gotta eat that no more. So I eat them damn Chi-Cheese.
That's some institutionalized shit.
Okay.
Man. It's a lot of. Don't get it fucked up. Everybody come home with something. Listen, I took showers with shower shoes on.
When you came home?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just certain things you gotta get adjusted to.
You know what? Because y'all know I used to mess with like jail niggas, but I don't do that no more. But I used to feel like some of the stuff that they used to tell me, I used to be like, okay. Like, they'd be like, certain people got different shit. You know what I mean? Different things they do or whatever. So somebody was like, don't spit. What was it? Don't spit in the sink or something. Spit in the toilet. And I'm like, oh, okay. So now I gotta spit in the toilet. So now I'm moving like I'm a damn inmate.
You live in this drone, man. What the fuck you gonna spit in the sink
for the record, I spit in the sink again. But I'm just saying, because I'm no longer institutionalized. But okay, so did you have a plan while you was in there? Like, this is what I'm going to do when I get out. Like, what was your plan? Was your plan to A, be on that shit when you come? Like, I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? Whatever. Or was it like, this is what I'm going to have to do to get myself back together? Like, what was your plan coming home?
Well, shit. You come home. Well, not everybody come home with something. Like I came home like me. That's what I came home with. Nothing, just me. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I had homies that came, that looked out for me, gave me money when I came home and all that. You know what I mean? But like coming out solo dolo, just me. You know what I mean? And like, of course I had a plan. Like my plan, get my CDL, trucks and all that. I didn't want to work. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like clocking in and doing 9 to 5.
Not that you didn't want to work, you didn't want to work for somebody.
I don't want to work for somebody, yeah. I don't want to spend my idle time getting money for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I've always been used to getting my own money. You know what I'm saying? So like, I had a plan to just, get my CDL truck, and of course I knew I had to get a job and work my way up and all that. So when I first came home, I worked for the city of Philadelphia doing sanitation, and it was a learning experience. I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Walking all day, smelling that trash and all that, it definitely gets you out of there. But you see people who get content with that type of stuff. Like I seen always in there retired from behind the truck throwing trash. Like you don't even want to do nothing else better. You know
well, I mean, whatever floats your boat. Like,
I
they
dig
pay
it.
the bills.
I
you know what I'm
dig
saying?
it, but then complain about a whole lot of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I get it, because you know what? I've been at my job for 18 years. Do I like everything there? Absolutely not. If anybody from work is looking, absolutely not. I don't. But I'm still there. Because I get paid well. It pays the bills. And I don't take it home with me. So.
See what you just said? It pays well. It pays well.
Okay.
We talking about bottom of the barrel trash, man. They only make like not even a stack every 2 weeks.
I didn't know that. I thought the city were. I thought they got paid well.
They don't make no money, man. City people make no money, and the city always trying to get contracts, and they don't never give them what they worth.
They not in the union.
Yeah, they're a union, but the union don't go with the people, man. Union sucking up the downtown, so.
We ain't gonna get into that. That's gonna be a whole other show. That's a whole other show, cause yeah.
You know
I feel you.
But then I transferred. I took a test, went from there to highway, thinking there would be a difference, and wasn't that much.
Oh, Ty on here. T.Y. on here.
T.Y.
on here. Hey, Ty. Remember when Power 99 used to be like, go, Ty? Bringing the old shit. But listen, so you said you had the plan and you went forth with your plan when you came home. What was the transition like? Like, was it like a lot of changes? Like, with the whole cell phones and stuff. I don't know what period it was that you came home. So was it a lot of changes?
You want to hear some funny shit?
Yes, I do.
This is why I told a lot of people before I came home. I said, this is what I told people in jail. This is what I'm going to do when I come home. I said, listen, I'm going to get me a beeper.
Not a beeper.
Roll quarters. And I'm going to, go on the pay phone. And some beeping, get on the pay phone. The young boys in there like, listen, there ain't no pay phones out there. I'm like, what?
Right.
Like, you gotta think. When I left, it was pay phones. The block, we had a pay phone. Dudes called the jail. They get booked. They call you home in the joints. And
right.
All right, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but I come home, they ain't out here. So it's like, damn, all right, there's a whole lot I had to get used to. I guess I got to.
You was going to come home and use the pay phone?
Hell yeah.
Okay. So you was going to come back home to the block?
I just ain't want the feds fucked me up mentally a little bit.
So you ain't want nobody to do what? Because you was about to say something. You ain't want nobody what? You ain't want to have a cell phone so somebody can keep track of you? Was you going to say that?
Tapping my phone and stuff like that. Yeah,
okay.
Like I said, the feds kind of. But I ain't had no choice. Ain't no pay phones.
So then you're home.
I'm here.
And then what was your relationship with your son?
It was rocky at first. Like, it was cool because, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wanted me home and I wanted to be home. But then now it's the getting to know each other phase.
And then how old was he when you came home?
He was 15.
Okay.
Yeah, he was 15.
That's a good age, though. You still kind of good on
it's a good
15.
age. It's a good age. But I'm just going to tell this to a lot of parents. If you ain't in your kids' lives and all that, this is all I'm going to say. Take your feelings out of it. You the one that's not in their life, so take your feelings out of it and just deal with what you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? If you really mess with your kids, man, go get your relationship with your kids, man. So I'm gonna say with that.
So you said that, and that's great advice. Do you feel like when you came home and mending everything with him, do you feel like you took your feelings out of it? Or?
I had to. That was my plan. Like, I knew it. Like, I can't have my feelings in it.
Did you allow him grace to express himself and have his feelings?
For sure. Because I want to know how he really feel. Because if I know how he really feel, I can know how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It's the fake shit with people I don't like. It's the I'm gonna tell you this when I really feel that. Like, you know what I'm saying? The deceptive shit, like, which ain't cool. But what is with your kids ain't it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get to the root of the evil with it so you can just build the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Right. And once you get to build the relationship, you'll have the inside jokes, the little funny shit that y'all do together or whatever. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff comes gradually with the relationship, but you can't force it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I will say. You can't force it. Like, you gotta let it build.
So what did you do after you left the city? You left the city?
Yeah, I left the city.
Okay,
I left the city. I left the city and I got into like it was trucking, but it was like a flatbed forklift situation where I was working for somebody. And it was making nice money, you know what I'm saying? But they had contracts for lows. So in the midst of all that, I didn't know that I could sign my own application and get my own LLC and make sure I had all my stuff lined up. I got my own business doing that. So once I got all my stuff in order and talked with the guy I worked for, and he was cool with it, I went and signed the application, and you know, it's still like a ladder to climb, you know what I'm saying? People just ain't gonna let you in, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta build relationships with them people. Another thing, stop taking everything personal, because it's all about building relationships out here. That's how people go far. A lot of people like to burn
bridges. You got some
bridges.
good advice tonight.
No, I'm just saying, it's just real. A lot of people like to burn bridges, and then when people don't fuck with them, they wonder why. Like, damn, why they don't fuck with me no more? Because you out here drawing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not handling your business, and a lot of people know that. You ain't handling your business, motherfuckers ain't fucking with you.
Right, that part.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, but like I said, it was still a mountain to climb, because, like, you got people over you, like your own people. It'd be black people that don't even want to see you shine. Like,
let me tell y'all,
that should be crazy.
But you know what? Because I want to say something very specific to somebody very particular, but I'm not. It's Black History Month. And some of y'all black people, when y'all get authority, or when y'all feel like other black people need you, instead of reaching their hand out, you put the foot out and you be kicking people. But I digress. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Because I just had to get that off my chest.
They don't even know. They don't even know. You could be, if you help me up, I could be the helping hand to help you even higher. Like,
Ty says, Big Head, we really came out this joint and got to it.
No,
wait, that's your nickname, Head? Where'd that come from?
I'm Muslim, but you know, my name Jihad. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Man. That's my man, though, T.Y. Good dude, man.
He
Stand-up dude, man. Real thorough.
I like y'all. Like, y'all, I feel like the men that's been coming on here have been decent men. Like, y'all credible. Y'all, like, y'all solid. Because I'm not just going to have anybody on here. I'm not just to have them on here. Yeah.
Shouldn't.
Yeah, because we know if I do, you going to call me out.
For sure.
I be getting mad at Chris, y'all. Sure. We're going to jump back into his story, right? But let me tell y'all what Chris did one time. I'm going to share the story. So I went to this beautiful wedding, right? Beautiful wedding. It was a small, intimate wedding where my girlfriend said, I'm only inviting my friends and close family and blah, blah. You know, so I went. I was invited. I'm like, I'm happy. I'm honored. Like, thank you. I go to the wedding. Beautiful wedding. I come home from the wedding. I post the pictures online. Hey, my girlfriend, she's a wife. Da, 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 da. This one comes on my stand and says, boring. So I'm like, oh my God. Mind you, this girl family is on here and they up there like, you know, commenting and stuff. So he's gonna come on, he's like, no, man, boring. When I tell you, I was so pissed. I was so mad. And I was so embarrassed. And he was up there laughing. And I'm like, you laughing? Like, why would you do that? I'm like, you put me in the middle of this. Like, why would you do that? I was so mad. I blocked him and everything. I was so and he like, yo, you blocked me? Yeah, because why would you say here? He like, no, man, come on, man. I'm like, so what? Like, you know, girls don't be. I'm not gonna say we don't be caring about that stuff, but I just felt I was so embarrassed.
Y'all
like,
should.
oh my god,
I should care about that.
we should care about it because you know what? Who you associate yourself with, who you around, we do care about that. So you right about that.
I should care
but
about
then
it.
don't be saying
When shots is flying. When y'all with that red ass nigga, them shots is flying.
That's true. That's true.
Y'all gonna care then.
That's true. We do care, but I'm just saying like. Oh my God. It was just embarrassing because I wasn't saying like my homie, he just got, I'm saying my girlfriend, like I'm here to support her. That shit, it was funny.
I'm sorry, y'all. That was personal. You know what I'm saying? I apologize to her, but
he did apologize to me. That's all you can do. He apologized.
That was personal. You know what I'm saying? That was personal.
We walked. We worked our way through it. You'll do it again?
I'll do it again.
Don't do it on my stand.
I'll do it again.
Don't do it on my stand again.
Some rat ass niggas out there. Niggas, man.
Yeah, but okay, so you came home. That was funny. That was funny though. I mean, but I was pissed. It was cranking. I was mad. I was indignant. Yeah, we done talked our way and worked our way through so many issues. I'm telling you, because I can't be friends with people I can't talk through shit with. But anyway, so back to the story. You came home and you had the Lowe's contract and everything. So then where we go from there?
Once finally I actually talked to some people that actually I work other relationships with, they finally put my application through. And then, like I said, you gotta get your LLC, EIN.
Did you learn how to do it all on your own, or did somebody help you? Somebody helped you?
I had help. I have help along the way.
Was it people you knew?
Along the way. Yeah, it was a couple of people I knew, a couple of people I didn't know. Shout out to my man Jackie. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody comes in the same color, man. My man, Chinese boy, man, cool, thorough, man. He taught me a lot.
You wanna know what's crazy? Support and gatekeeping, those two words in our community is something. And honestly, my sex toy company, a white girl helped me start my sex toy company.
Real, man.
I started off working with her and she told me all the ins and outs and everything.
Our own is standing in our way. And it'll be somebody else from a different...
And the crazy part about it is, I was in a whole, I'm not even going to say debate, and it was an argument with somebody that I know that's like, they felt like their support was like, and this is recent, and it's like, oh, I got it my way and from the rip and from the muscle like we all did, but if we could help each other with information or with, you know what I mean, why not? It ain't taking nothing from you.
You could be even richer.
As a whole, collaboratively.
Even richer. As
a whole, but it's something about us that when we feel that we got this much over the next person, we feel like we so much more superior, and we, I don't know, I ain't like that, but some people are, and whatever. But yeah, that's what's up. So the guy Jackie, he helped you out.
Yeah, he helped me out. You know what I'm saying? He taught me a lot. He gave me like the game on everything. Like he didn't hold back. He pretty much opened up his books and showed me how to run my books and all that. So like. Yeah, I mean, like...
You write your own books?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to start trusting people. That's another thing.
I can write your book.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm smart.
I didn't say you wasn't.
You don't trust me to write your books?
I didn't say that.
I put you both your eyes. I'm sorry. I apologize. We do that a lot with each other. We apologize. Go ahead, but I can write your books. I'm just saying, but go ahead.
But no, just, stuff my day-to-day, getting gas cards and, stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and knowing what you need to know, like paperwork. It's a lot, but at the same time, don't get it messed up. It's a lot of money go into it. A lot of unexpected stuff. Tires cost $800 a tire.
You know what? You know what running your own business is like? Running your own business is like, do I live in a house versus do I live in an apartment? Like, do I get my own house versus do I have an apartment? Like, when you have an apartment, something break, you call a landlord, they fix it. When it's your house, it's your responsibility, you got to do it. And see, everybody want to get LLCs and everybody want to be their own business, but nobody is really ever taught business. You know what I mean? Everybody is taught to want your own, but people are not taught business. Customer service. Conflict resolution. You know what I mean? It's a whole bunch that goes with running your own business. So the books, You know what I mean?
No,
Taxes,
yeah,
everything.
real.
So it's a whole lot to running your own business.
It's a whole lot. And if you ain't careful, you can go under fast. You know what I'm saying? You can go under real fast. 'Cause honestly, like...
Ty said the same thing. We gotta start caring about the rats. We care for. I was just joking. Y'all know I play too much. We care, but I didn't want him to do that though.
Why? Rat ass niggas.
Look
why?
on that one. No, we care. I was just joking. We care about dealing with rats and stuff. I just didn't like how he went about it. Like,
all right, I'm gonna tell you what I really said.
What did you say?
I said because I tagged my other homie.
Oh my God, it was.
I
big.
tagged my other homie and said, "Yo, look at this rat ass nigga." You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can't believe you talking about this.
Like, what you want me to do?
Not staying on the wedding pictures.
Oh, you need to know your personnel before you just start posting people's stuff.
So now I gotta do research.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this. In my defense, I never post where I'm at when I'm at the location, right? So I did post the wedding after the wedding. So technically,
in your defense, it is your friend.
it was my friend,
It is your friend.
and it was it wasn't the guy. It was the
your friend
girl.
need to evaluate who she deal with before she start.
You can't help who you love. Some people love rats. I can't. Oh my God! I did not mean for that. I didn't know.
Hey.
I did not mean it.
Some of y'all love rats. Some of y'all
I didn't mean
rat
it like
lovers.
that. Oh my God, she's not going to be my friend anymore. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it. I meant like you can't help who you love. Like when people, I mean, because you know what? Okay, so then we're speaking about rats, right?
Right.
I feel like now I done said this for years. Now everybody had these internet conversations, and now everybody say shit that I've been saying for years. But I feel like this, right? Now, if me and you rob a bank together, this is our plan.
Right.
We're doing this.
Right.
You get caught. I know.
Right.
You telling me you're a rat.
Yeah. Hands down. Big time.
Because you knew what you was doing.
Yeah.
So, but my whole thing is, you say, Tahnia, ride me to the bank. And I ride you to the bank and you don't tell me shit. And I ride you to the bank and I got locked the fuck up and then I tell on you. And I'm like, this nigga just asked me for a ride. I ain't know nothing. I'm not a rat. I'm not a rat. I'm not a rat. I'm not a rat. Because my whole thing is I wasn't a part of the plan, so how can I be a rat if I wasn't a part of the plan?
I'll say this.
Be fair.
Now, if that was me and I didn't know, I'm still not telling. I'm going to leave that up to my man and be like, yo, if these people know, if I go down for this, just know your bid going to be rough. Our bid going to be rough. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be rumbling the whole bid because, like, nigga, you got me.
So you mean to tell me, right?
Right.
If you didn't respect me as a friend and let me know, I'm asking you to ride me to this bank so that we can rob this
You out
bitch.
of pocket.
You know what I mean?
I'm not
And then
saying
if I
you're not
tell
out of
that
pocket,
I'm
you're out of
wrong,
pocket.
I'm a rat, you ain't fucking fill me in on shit.
Hey, man, you a civilian?
Yes.
Well, then you a
Shit.
civilian, then yeah, I'm saying, nah.
All right, but what if I'm not a civilian?
then you out of pocket.
Okay, but wait a minute. What if I'm not a civilian, right? What if robberies ain't my shit, right? What if I do something else? I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's
I know
whatever.
it's slippery slope, but you out of pocket.
I would be out of pocket. I would be a rat.
Yeah,
Damn, I would be a rat. That's my. So let me ask you this too.
That's just pretty much you gotta know who you dealing with. Like,
So this is the hard conversation. This is the hard topic right here, right? This is what I always feel like, right? When guys be like, I'm not telling on my guy, like this is my guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
In certain situations, and I'm gonna say certain situations because I think that things are situational, right?
Right.
But now you chose to save this motherfucker, but now you gonna be away from your kids, your mom, your responsibilities because this motherfucker right here. Or I'm gonna say that situation. Like when you make the choice, when it's an equal choice, and you go into it knowing what you was doing, I feel like that was your choice. Like that was already. I made the choice. I knew I had all this over here, but I chose to rock out with this. So my whole thing is, who do you owe loyalty to when it comes to situations like that? Do you owe loyalty to your children and people that you made and brought into this earth, or do you owe the or do you owe the loyalty to a friend?
I mean, you owe it to yourself, for real. Because, like, regardless of anything, regardless of the situation, it's still going to be you told on the man. Regardless of anything.
Ty says you know what you signed up for. But I'm saying in the cases where you don't.
Anything. It don't matter. If you are in the streets, whatever you do, however cross you path with the police, you can't tell. I'm sorry. It is what it is. That's the path you chose, no matter how unfair it is. You can't tell. It's just what it is.
But that's where I think the discrepancy is, because what if today I felt like I ain't going to rob nobody today? I ain't going to do no drugs. I'm going to be a good person today. Today, although I'm normally a criminal, today I'm a civilized civilian. I ain't going to do nothing today. And then you say, no, today I'm going to put you in a predicament that you're going to be a criminal.
Well, I'll ask you this. Let's just say you robbed people. You shot people.
Mm-hmm.
Ask that question to them people how they feel about you.
What?
The people that you shot, the people that you robbed, the people that you done harm to.
Mm-hmm.
Ask them how they feel about you in your street path now.
Okay.
You done killed somebody, folks. But you on a straight path now.
Right.
You think they trying to hear that?
No, but this is the thing. This is the difference.
You already chose
it.
You already chose a life.
So in the scenario that I'm using is that I chose that life. But if I didn't choose this situation and we get caught in a situation, how would I then be a rag? Okay, I guess that's just how it goes. I don't know.
It's just a tough situation. Like I said, if you a civilian and you in that situation, you just was in the wrong place at the wrong time, then I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not your life. But if this is your lifestyle, okay, it's unfair. But
you gotta take it.
You gotta take that, man.
All right.
Gotta take that.
Because you know what? I know somebody who used to, rob people. And I remember one time, I don't know if the person got shot, got in jail or whatever, and I'm like, well, you gotta rock out with whatever happened to you because that's a part of the game. But a part of the game is robbers and the takers. And that's just a part of the game. Like, it's motherfuckers who get the money and there's motherfuckers who get the motherfuckers who get the money. So that's just kind of like how it goes. So I'm like...
Exactly how it goes, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly how it goes.
But now that we're not in a life of crime anymore, which is so good, right?
Yeah.
It's good. It feels good to be a civilian.
Yeah, I guess that's what you could call it.
Yeah, that's all about it. So
then
treated
like a civilian.
Now you're an owner operator.
For sure.
And you feel good with it?
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I kind of think I want to start doing some other stuff though.
Like, sure.
I think real estate probably be the next step. You know what I'm saying? I just want to... I can't sit for too long. I got to do other stuff. I mean, I sit down for too long, I get bored. So, I got to keep moving, got to keep running.
We got the lawyer on here. She says, use the term, I don't recall, to whatever they ask you.
What'd you say?
She said, use the term, I don't recall, to whatever they ask you. Like, if you get interrogated, you just like, I don't recall.
I don't recall. She on point.
Mm-hmm.
She on point.
I ain't mad at her because I'm only a delegate at work, but I tell them to say that too. I don't recall because I'm not accountable for what I don't remember. Yeah. So, okay, so that's good. So now you're out of a life of crime. You're a business owner. You want to get into real estate.
Yeah, I'm a single dad. I got my daughter with me. That's another reason why I can't really go far. I gotta stay local. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be here, you know what I mean? Take care of my kids, have fun. You know what I mean?
Do you like working on the road or local? You like staying local?
I like staying local, man. Going on the road, I got going on the road. If you ain't built for it, don't do it.
I love on the road drivers.
You ain't built for it, don't do it, man. You want to hear a grown man cry?
Why don't you like about on the road?
it's boring. Like you'll spend hours just seeing cows and horses and shit. You know
I mean, most guys that's on the road or people, because we have a lot of female truck drivers down too. But they be, on the phone, listening to the podcast. Hopefully, mine talking with Tahnia. I mean, they do stuff to keep them entertained. I mean, I just think that on the road is out. I feel like for relationships, I know this might be the opposite of what most people think, but I feel like on the road for relationships is great because you don't have to see the person.
You don't.
You know what I mean? But it's going to take a secure person to be okay with that. You know what I mean? Because y'all be messing with them lot lizards. You ever dealt with a lot lizard before? Lizard lot? What's it called? What is it called?
I don't know.
Hold on. Wait. Lot lizard. Lizard lot.
No, I don't be tricking on the road.
What is it called?
I don't be tricking on the road, man.
Ty says it feels good to be a civilian. A lot lizard. Is it called a lot lizard?
A lot lizard?
Yeah, you know what they are though, right?
No, I know what you're talking about. I ain't know they was called a lot lizard though.
Yeah, they call lot lizards.
That's new.
And guys be messing with lot lizards.
No, niggas do. Niggas do.
But I mean, but men can mess with lot lizards at home. Like, they could be
there's a lot of lot lizards in here.
You see what I'm saying? So you just gotta be secure. If anybody wants to call in with any questions, with any comments, please feel free to do so. The number is on the flyer, which I can't say the number because TikTok will ban me, but definitely feel free to call in with any questions, any comments. If you want to talk to Chris, you want to talk to myself, whatever, feel free to call in. So what's the plan moving forward? Real estate, then what else? What else is in the making for Chris? For head, big head. Big head. That's what I'm going to call you now. Big head.
Like I said, real estate, getting more money, man. Just taking care of my folks, man. That's it.
If you could leave young people with one positive message, what would it be? If you could leave anybody with one great message, what would it be?
Don't worry about what other people think. Fuck what other people think. That shit don't pay you no. That shit don't pay you no money. Worrying about what other people think only blocks you from what you want to do. A lot of people might know you got talent. A lot of people might want you to not even explore that because they can't do it. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that's just out here that just don't want to see you do nothing, and they be people right next to you. So, never take an opinion and paying somebody else's opinion and take it as yours. Use your own brain.
That's a good message. That's a word. So wait, y'all. I'm going to have Chris back on at a later date, right? Because me and Chris have the best conversations. Don't we?
A little bit.
What do you mean a little bit? A lot of it.
No.
Oh, wait. We have a call. Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Talking with Tahnia. Who we talking to?
We talking to T.Y.
I already knew.
Wow.
That's what I'm doing then, man. Like, I just want to say, man, I'm proud of my man. He had came home a little bit before me, and, they just showed me the blueprint on, what to do and how to do it.
Right.
No,
So,
man.
like I said, I'm sitting watching, man, I'm always entertained. And because, I'm proud of you, too.
Thank you.
You got your podcast, and you're doing what you do, man. I was, honored to be on it. And again, man, Big Head, I'm proud of you. This
Thanks,
is my man
homie.
I really walked the yard with.
No, that's real, man.
You know what I'm saying? Really had situations behind the walls with.
Yeah. No, that's real.
So and then we come out here and we make it, and really doing the civilian thing. Like I told y'all in my comments, I feel good being a civilian there.
No, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? But then, I just want to scream at y'all real quick. I know I'm tuned in.
Oh, thank you. Both of us appreciate
Wow.
Yeah. We going nuts now, cause they old.
For real,
Nuts
that's
now.
I'm gonna have a inmate reunion.
The 066 walls, man. Man, federal, man.
Yeah, them federal guys, man. Them federal guys.
We really held it down.
Bring them 066 dudes back, man.
Yeah, you already know. Stand up next.
For real.
Carried it one way and one way only, man.
For real.
Thank you, Ty, for calling in.
All right, y'all.
All right, babe.
All right, why?
That's what's up. I like y'all. I like y'all still got y'all behind and stuff, like,
That's
you
my
know,
guy,
inside the walls and outside.
Nah, that's my guy.
That's what's up.
My guy.
But y'all, I'm proud of all y'all. I always tell y'all that I'm proud of y'all because y'all could have been back. Y'all didn't. Everybody came out. Like, I don't want the average person on this show coming to tell their story and then they're going to be back in next week and then all the shit that they said here and talked about is just like null and void. Like,
no, I feel you.
Like, the message that I want to put out there is that, you know, it's not about how your story starts. It's about the journey. The good and the bad comes with the journey. And then it's the ending. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now everything is good. You know, you had some hard times and everything is good.
Yeah, no, everything's cool. Everything is cool.
So you want to come back so we can talk
yeah,
our shit?
Back. Yeah, I'll come back.
Listen, I think I do need to have a battle of the sexes type thing because when I tell y'all, being this man, again, we known each other since first grade. He had me boop, over him. But, you know what I mean? I don't do that kind of stuff no more, and I'm way civil now. But our conversations be crazy. It's good dialogue, but they be crazy.
She be hanging up on me.
I don't hang up on my phone. No. Anybody who knows me knows my phone dies all the time. My phone just sometimes know when to die. I don't hang up. Last time, didn't you hang up on me last time?
No, you hung up.
No, last time I said I was hanging
You
up.
hung up. Yeah,
No, I said
hung up.
I didn't hang up on you. So anyway, saying he trying. No, I did not. I said I was hanging up. That's different. That's not hanging up on you. But no, I didn't hang up on him the time that he's talking about either. What happened was my phone died, as it always does, because I was digging in that ass. I was not playing with him. Pause. You know, no homo, no D. But I don't play with him. I be checking Chris because Chris be trying to check me. So I be like, checkmate, you got me messed up. That's how that happened. You know what I mean? So, you know, and you just want to let me say it. That's what's up.
Ahead,
You should always do this. Like, why don't you always do this?
Because it don't make no sense to even try to even. No, go ahead. You got it.
You should always be like, you got it. And then we would never have no problems. We'd be cool. Cooler than the can. Let me tell you what else Chris do. This is the last thing I'm going to tell y'all. Let me leave it, right? Chris will talk for 5 minutes straight, right? And I'll be sitting there, because they say as women in Philly, they say that we're not soft, and we don't listen. I listen, I don't judge, right? I be sitting back, right? Chris be talking, I just be like, listening some more. I'm looking at the time, 5 minutes. I'm listening. He going on and on. I'm looking, 7 minutes. Now we had 10 minutes. Then I'll say something, right? Because you don't let me talk. You don't let me finish. But you just was talking for the last 10 minutes and I ain't say nothing. So I'm just not supposed to say nothing at all? That's how our conversations go. So that's why we be beefing, because people just don't let me express myself and they don't let me talk. So, agreed?
Not at all.
He said he agreed. So, yes, we thank everybody for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoyed this interview. You will be seeing Chris back again for a Battle of the Sexes. Mm-hmm. And for, I have something else in store. I didn't tell you yet. It's not for them, but I will tell you. Okay. But I have something else in store. So, you're going to be seeing some of these people again. And, yeah, so thank you all for tuning in. Great show. Make sure you follow, make sure you like, and make sure you subscribe. Also, you can reach me on all platforms. You can reach me on TikTok. You can reach me on No, don't reach me on Facebook because I don't check that. You can reach me on TikTok. You can reach me on Instagram. You can now reach me on Fanbase. And this here interview will actually be posted in about 2 days after I do some clips. Can you tell the people, whoever you want, you don't gotta accept, you want them to know your shit or no? You can tell them your handle if you want them to know it.
Instagram, White_215 Bird Gang. I mean, Facebook, I guess, Christopher White.
They don't need to do with Facebook. That's
Right,
personal. Y'all need
right.
all that.
_215_Bird Gang.
And he doesn't have a TikTok. So if you need to get to Chris, you can get to Chris through me. I'm his manager. And I do his books because I just hired myself tonight. So thank y'all for coming out. Good night.
Go Birds.
Definitely go Birds. Go Birds. Go Birds.